appeal. It's part of his charm. Okay, guys, we are into map. I do have everything ready and loaded on the screen. Let me know if the levels are good. I think they are. They should be okay, but I'm willing to make adjustments as I'm still kind of rookie on production. Everything should be set here, and if they stick on this defense, it would be an interesting wrinkle at the very least. What I do like about triple is that not everyone's running the exact same, right? So there will be interesting wrinkles as far as DPS goes on offense and defense, and right now it looks like they're queued up on a Junkrat.
Junkrat will be in play here, so will not be starting out here with quite the triple. We do have a DPS player in place. Triple, of course, we refer to as triple tank, triple support. So that means they're going to be running double tank, triple support, one Junkrat. And I feel that the Junkrat is going to be giving them just a little bit more than, say, a Roadhog or a Winston would in that position. That's the position that he's filling. Meanwhile, though, we take a look at the offense. The offense definitely running anything but a triple. It's going to be Ryuko on the Widowmaker, Sabiro on Winston, Mangrizel 69, not to be confused with Coolmat 69, going to be on Lucia, Space Pants on the 76, Gulp on Zenyatta, and Sarkhan on Tracer. So, interesting lineup coming out here from the offense. We'll see if it pays dividends.
Yeah, keep an eye on this Tracer right away. I wonder if he's just looking for a quick shot and then flipping off of it. Also, Space Pants on the 76 is a little bit interesting as well, but that Widow is coming out right now as we watch her try to get picks on this top point.
Alright, so it is going to be actually garbage on the attacking team as they roll this out here. I'm going to take a look at Sarkhan right now. Sarkhan coming in over the top. Sabiro, though, has already gone in on Winston. Has to back out a little bit, eats the Discord Orb. So not quite the engage they're looking for. Lucio actually went in ahead of his team, got taken out by the Junkrat spam. So right now it's a 6v5, actually garbage. Not with the most decisive engages right now. They're a little bit spread out as they go in, but here we go. Winston is going to leap in, leading the way, leading 3 people. Not even all that damage right now as he starts things out. The rest of his team is coming from before, but here comes the Reinhardt, just W-mouse wanting Winston. Gonna be forcing him back here as the defense does pick up another kill. It is Butcher with the double kill moving forward, but the offense not without some picks here as they have the Widowmaker in play next.
Yeah, they actually did pull it back a little bit. Sarkhan was in the backline, still in the backline, actually trying to go out and being super annoying at the very least as he tries to come in and get a little more damage on the backline. Just has not gotten enough damage, but he is making them at least spread their attention around. This Widow is still alive, going to be trying to come in for more picks. Right now, going to have optical vision up momentarily as he tries to sneak around the edge.
Widow right now, this is of course Feast with Famine. Did have a moment to get that shot, and Zenyatta did not take it. While that went down, Space Pants was able to get one pick off. It's already 65 in favor of the defense. Widow having the back off takes way too much damage to start things off here. And again, when you look at actually garbage here, their offense is very spread out. It's not letting them get the decisive engage that they're really looking for here. And you have Ryoko, he's still looking for these pickoffs, but with the rest of his team not really going in at the same time, it's pretty rough. Meanwhile, take a look at a Playmaker in progress here. Butcher has a Sound Barrier, has Graviton at the ready, does not use it just yet, in part because the offense is so split out, just content to sit here right-clicking, left clicks through, and that's going to be 4 down here for the offense. So the interesting thing is, I'm not sure Butcher has a great opportunity to use Graviton so long as the offense is this spread out.
Yeah, it's kind of a negative of the composition they're running against, but I think he'll just solo down a target that he deems worthy of it. Right now, Wanzu has been playing great. He played great yesterday, too, and right in the current meta, you do need your Reinhardt to be playing at an exceptional level. Wanzu has put his team on his back when he gets a chance. We'll see the next one Butcher wants to throw down this Graviton.
Butcher is just going on to this grab. Might have a good opportunity here. There are 3 people set up.
Good, yeah,
he's going to be looking for this in just a moment. So the offense, this is better for the offense too. They're coming in a little bit more coordinated than they have before. They have Tracer on the flank, ready to go into behind. So Butcher keeping an eye on both targets right now. Here comes Reaper in the back with the hook coming out right now from Sabiro. Such much a rough state. He is able to survive. Still holding on to the Graviton. Here comes Graviton. Pulls in 3. Pulse bomb coming out here from Sarkhan. Takes out Sarkhan back. The Graviton only sets up Wanzu for 2 kills. The offense still is in this at the moment. But overall, it does look like the defense is stretching it back, and a bigger shot comes in from Wanzu. Knocks down 2. Genji with the Dragon Blade. I'm not even sure the NATO boost was needed there. That was a little bit of a waste towards the end, but they do win the fight, and now the offense is stuck to maybe 2 more attempts.
Yeah, probably didn't need the Dragon Blade or the Nano Boost at the end there, but when you want to win a fight, you want to win it decisively, and as you mentioned, they are down to probably one of their last push. Space Pants has been on this kind of unconventional 76 for a while. He's got Tac Visor up. If they can crack the shield, he could find purchase.
Well, I was going to defend here on Space Pants, taking a lot of taking value off this, but here comes defense. They're going to open up the Sound Barrier. He goes for the Tac Visor right away, ends up getting slapped and hammered. No Tac Visor value coming out. It's 3 kills here from the defense. They're going to clean up the rest of this. Now for the offense of actually garbage. What they're going to have to do is just run in here. They're not going to have too much time to actually worry about good positioning. They need to get onto the point. There's only 15 seconds left. This is their final attempt to go through it. Oh no! I bet he takes out Gump early on. They're already down a player. They are rushing down into actually Garber's offense. Now the question is, are they even going to be able to force overtime?
Well, they were going to have to dodge that Earthshatter, and they did not, as he got really aggressive on it, able to keep them out, zoning them out of even touching that point, and that's probably the easiest win condition in the game. All they have to do, capture first point.
0-0.
Yeah, and you take a look at actually Garbage's offense there, and really, how to say this? What it really comes down to, I'm trying to avoid like some obvious like mean-spirited puns here because that is their team name. But in all seriousness, I think what it really came down to is that they weren't super coordinated when they were going in. I mean, generally speaking, you look at top teams when they move in, it's everyone jumping in all at the same time. Usually very highly coordinated, 3 people in through the front, maybe a flanker in through the back, and all the rest. You had none of that going on there, Hex, and it felt like they were streaming in. One person would get picked off, the other people wouldn't be committing, and then they would go in 5v6. And in Overwatch, you can't really get away with that. Good defenses are going to horrifically punish you for doing that. And now, unfortunately for actually Garbage, they are in the position where they're going to have to get on the point and do a full hold of their own, which, given what we saw in the last round, can be pretty difficult.
I think one of the things, too, is that a Widowmaker, even played at medium levels, is just too slow for the current meta. You have to be getting three kills to make Widowmaker worth it, because otherwise you're playing essentially 5v6, and they did not get any value out of that Widow. I don't think there was a single kill before they switched off onto a Reaper, too. So Widow, as you mentioned, feast or famine, and a lot of people went hungry in that last round.
Yeah, Widowmaker, honestly, I still have this gut feeling on some level, just given the theoretical potential of Widow, that she actually is still being underused to some extent.
Yeah.
I think a character that has the ability to take out most characters in the game with one shot, or do serious damage that she can do to the tanks, is still somewhat underrepresented. But for now, I mean, it's a character that requires immense amount of skill to even get the smallest amount of effort or results out of. So it's harsh when you go into her and you can't immediately back it up. But here we go. Offense of 3-3-3 on the way in the blue, and Hex, they're coming out here with the Pharah.
Pharah's gonna be nice. They are running a defensive Torb as well, so Pharah should make short work of that as they look to rotate all through the hotel, find that turret immediately.
That turret just going down right away, had no support to keep it alive, and here comes Grabaway, coming out in over the top. Landing rocket after rocket, setting things up. It's a quick double kill coming out here from Pharah, and 3-3-3 Hex. They might have done it. They are all on top of the point. They've got every kill they need to get. Sarkhan just getting hit in the face to end things out here. And this should be a quick capture by 3-3-3, and they are going to move on to face H2K in the next round.
A pretty quick round for them. I said it cast not too long ago, and the sound design in this game across the board is phenomenal. But there is no better sound as someone who's played a little bit of Pharah than chunking someone directly in front of you with a rocket. Just the thought of satisfaction, as that is as quick as you can do. Kings Row 1. We had to wait a little while to get into that game, but we will be following these teams as they move forward. The next up for 3-3-3 will be H2K. A lot of numeric values represented there. And I mentioned it, Wanzu's been playing phenomenally. It was yesterday and today, and in this meta, your Rhine has to be good, and he's been playing really well.
And the key to the Reinhardt play, too, is Reinhardt play is multi-nuanced. Of course, everyone notices when the Reinhardt goes in, gets a clutch charge, gets the Earth Shatter, but a lot of it, too, is just positioning to start the fight, how aggressive you go. Sometimes good Reinhardt play can be as simple as just sacrificing and creating a room in the back for your flankers or the rest of the team. And actually, that goes for a lot of things Overwatch 2. I think it's easy to underestimate. Sometimes, say, Genji will go out the Dragon Blade and not get a whole lot done because everyone focuses him and moves back and gives up all their positioning not to die to Genji. Well, if you do that to Genji, even if you kill him and everyone will go NA ult lol, what if he just opened up space for someone else to come in from the back, get 2 kills, and for your team to push a payload forward? So you have a lot of that going on with Reinhardt, where even when the Reinhardt isn't actually doing tons of work in terms of the kill feed, he can still be very effective for his team. And it definitely felt like Wanzu had a good game there on both levels.
You can also kind of tell how a team wants to play based on how their Reinhardt is playing. And there's all sorts of different styles of Reinhardts, just the super passive, keep the shield up, keep us alive, the super aggressive initiation Reinhardts. And really, it all comes down to, is your team able to play around how your Reinhardt wants to play, because he is such a pace-setting kind of hero. So that is going to be a best of one. We're going to wait and try to set up this H2K matchup here. I think I am going to put us to a quick break. break because I did not get everything ready. Like, I'm almost out of coffee. I got to get some things going here. That was a long time of overtalk, so I will give us all a break here as we probably kick it off for about 5 minutes. If the game is up before that, we will, of course, be back. Tell your friends, tell everyone you know who likes Overwatch. It is the grand return of ZP and his, lowly sidekick Hexagrams here. Tune in. We will be back momentarily, but we'll be back with H2K versus 333. Make sure you stick around.